Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. Welcome to my weekly Facebook and YouTube Live. For those of you who have not subscribed to my YouTube channel under Franciscaepale, I will urge you to subscribe. And please, if you like what I'm going to provide you, please like, share, and comment. Many people say that they have been watching my videos, but you don't comment. So please, share, like, and comment, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Today I'm going to talk about things to sweep under the carpet in public speaking. Before I start, I will introduce myself to those who do not know me. My name is Franciscaepale. I am a certified health and life coach. I am a former educator who has taught ESL, English as a Second Language, and French for over 20 years in the United States, in Canada, and China, from middle school up to university level. I am the author of 4 books, and my most popular book is How I Conquered Breast Cancer Without Chemotherapy, My Journey from a Mess to a Message. I'm a real estate investor, and I'm also a wealth creator with the MAP book, aka the Mind Assistance Program. So today, I'm also a speaker with a DTM, a Distinguished Toastmasters designation, and DTM is the PhD of Toastmasters. So today, I decided to talk about things to sweep under the carpet in public speaking. It means things that you are not supposed to do when you are speaking in public, through presentations, through podcasts, or any kind of presentation. So the first one is not preparing to speak. If somebody invites you to speak, whether it is a paid endeavor or a freebie, prepare your speech so you will not look like a fool. This little segment that I'm doing, I prepare it before I come. I have notes and I look at them and I discuss them. So always prepare your speech. Not failing to prepare your speech is one of the things that you should sweep under the carpet. If you fail to plan, you will plan to fail. The second thing to sweep under the carpet is no energy. When you're speaking, you have no energy. I have attended about 40 churches in my lifetime, in the United States of America, in Canada, in Africa, in Europe, and in Asia. And I have seen pastors and pastors. There are some pastors who speak so softly and people start to fall asleep. But there are other pastors that are so loud and energetic, full of life, they don't fall asleep. I even know of somebody who asked the pastor to pray for him, and the pastor spoke in a very gentle tone. So the church member said, "Pastor, why you speak in such a soft tone? I want a loud prayer." So he felt out because he's speaking in a soft tone, his prayers will not be answered. So when you are speaking, no energy, you should sweep it under the carpet. You have to produce energy when speaking so your audience are engaged so that they won't fall asleep. So the third one is not engaging your audience. When you are asked to speak in public, no matter how trivial the topic is, engage your audience through questions. Ask them. For instance, you could ask them, is there anybody here who has bought and sold real estate? Then you look at the hands that are up. It's good to engage the audience so that they will pay attention, and it's more enjoyable when you engage the audience so that they can understand the material better. I'm a former teacher. So teachers like students who are engaged. It's the same thing when you are presenting. We want the audience to be upbeat. Okay. The fourth item to sweep under the carpet when public speaking is walking aimlessly on the stage. You don't have to be just pacing down the stage. You should work with purpose. For instance, if you're going to give 3 items, 3 ideas, you move 3 times. First to your right, then second to your left, and then to your left again. And if you want to see an example of the 3 times when you need to pace the stage, watch my YouTube channel on Toastmasters, where I spoke about, I'm wearing a yellow t-shirt, and the title is Temptation at the Zoo. So you'll see the 3 times when I change positions. The 5th thing to sweep under the carpet when public speaking is sharing jokes which are not audience appropriate. It is important when you're presenting to know your niche audience. Who will be in the audience? For instance, if you want to share a Christian joke, make sure the audience, they are either pastors or a church congregation. I'll give you an example of a Christian joke. If you don't read the Bible, you will not understand this joke. A man woke up one morning and asked his wife to make some coffee. And the woman says, I'm not going to make the coffee. The Bible says that it is the man's job to make the coffee. And the man said, this is just ridiculous. Where in the Bible does it state that the man should make the coffee? So the woman said, Hebrews. So Hebrews is a book in the Bible. Hebrews. So if you don't read the Bible, if you are not a Christian, you will not understand the joke. So sharing jokes which are not audience appropriate, put it under the carpet. It's not fair for the audience. If you want to crack like an Irish joke, make sure there are Irish people in the audience. If you want to crack an African joke, make sure there are Africans in the audience. Otherwise, your joke might backfire. I'll give you an example of an African joke. There was a woman who was 9 months pregnant, and she was going to deliver her baby. Her husband accompanied her, and when they arrived, the nurse said, you the wife, your stomach is big, and you the husband, your stomach is also big. Which one of the 2 of you is coming to have the baby? That's an African joke, but if you say that in the Western world, that is regarded as rude. So you have to be careful of the kind of jokes that you share when you're presenting in public. The 6th item that you should sweep under the carpet is not showing eye contact. Whenever you're speaking, try to gaze. Look at one person for a few seconds and try to look at everybody, or maybe it is hard to watch everybody depending on the number of people. But try to show eye contact to the left, to the right, and in the middle. Very important. Not showing eye contact, you should sweep it under the carpet. And the 7th one is not dressing appropriately. There are some women, when they have to speak, they show their breast. Do you see what I'm wearing? It covers myself. Do not expose your breast as a woman if you're presenting. It does not look good, right? Because you don't know who is amongst the audience, and maybe the organizer most likely might not invite you back to speak. The only times you should show your breast when you're in the bedroom, you're in the shower, you're on the beach, or if you're doing like a physical examination in your doctor's office. Have you ever seen a man speaking and showing his penis dangling out? I haven't seen it yet. If you have seen it, show me a picture. Write in the comment if you have ever seen a man speaking in public and his penis is hanging out. So why do you women expose your breasts? It's not decent. Cover your breasts. That's not the place to be exposing your breasts. If you're well endowed, do not expose it. So put that under the carpet. Then, number 9. Another item to sweep under the carpet is not mentioning the 3 C's. The 3 C's, I mean conflict, challenge, confusion. Whenever you are speaking for the audience to relate to you, there has to be some kind of challenge in your speech, some kind of conflict. Everything should not all be positive. There has to be something negative, something that you did wrong, or some kind of thing that happened to you that the audience can learn from, and it is relatable. That's important. And the last item to sweep under the carpet is not sending a gift to the organizer. Whoever invites you to come and speak, for you to stand out from the other speakers, at the end of the presentation, take a photograph with the person who invited you, put it in a frame, and send a gift basket. Find out their address, their work address, and send a big basket with a framed picture in it. The basket could be chocolate or tea. Find out what they like. When you do that, you're going to stand out, and they might remember you and call you back to speak. So these are a few things that I feel that you should put under the carpet. It means you should not do when you are presenting in public. Please, if you have any comments, jot down your comments. And don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thank you very much for listening. Have a good morning, have a good afternoon, and have a good evening, wherever you might be tuning in from. And I wish all of you a very happy and prosperous week ahead. Bye for now.